It's another nail in the coffin for AEW's latest attempt to showcase a legend of wrestling, a dinosaur in the business. Jim Cornette has turned down a 2-for-1 ticket offer to appear at Dynamite. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And AEW, ever since criticising NXT for having a couple of old guys on the show, they've tried to top it by getting the oldest people they possibly can. 73-year-old Ric Flair, though, wasn't enough. This time, it is Jim Cornette wanted by AEW. However, he has said no. He has turned down the invitation from real Jeff Jarrett, and he has claimed that AEW are going to have to find another way to bring in ratings. I appreciate Jim Cornette. I like Jim Cornette's rants, but I don't think Jim Cornette is really in a position to be bringing ratings to AEW Dynamite or any professional or anything, and ratings in general.
No, he's not. I mean, Jim Cornette is not relevant here in 2023. But you know what? I would have enjoyed him to go on AEW and bury it. But would he have done that? He was never going to go on, man.
Is he going to get a live mic? He got
a live mic at the Hall of Fame a few years ago, but that's probably as good. But he was never going to be disrespectful when you're giving someone else a speech, are you? Really?
No, probably not.
We've seen Steiner not even do it, and if he's not going to do it, then no one's going to do it.
So, on Jeff Jarrett's podcast with co-host Conrad Thompson, Thompson asked Jarrett, "Are you going to pick up your old pal Jim Cornette and bring him down to see the show?" And Jeff Jarrett responded that he would love to have Corny at AEW Dynamite. Now, we know Jim Cornette has not been very appreciative of AEW. He's not a big fan of AEW. I think that is fair to say. He doesn't like the wrestlers. He doesn't like Tony Khan. He doesn't like the product, and that's absolutely fine. He especially doesn't like the Young Bucks, and Jim Cornette is actually a massive fan of CM Punk. And I think if Jim Cornette was going to do any business with AEW, I think the whole Punk situation has pretty much put that out the window. But Jim Cornette addressed the invitation from Jeff Jarrett to appear on Dynamite. And that's what Big Jim had to say. Quote, "I appreciate the invitation from real Jeff Jarrett to attend the AEW taping in Louisville tomorrow. I tried hard to make it work, but I couldn't find another person in town going so we could split the 2-for-1 ticket offer. But maybe they can find another ratings ploy in time." End of quote. So Jim Cornette bashing them here with a 2-for-1 Big Show ticket offer. I mean, Big Show might be offering the 2-for-1 ticket offer, but we all know it's a small show.
Yeah, that was embarrassing, man. Going to an OVW show and begging people. I mean, that arena he was in had more than AEW. Like, how bad's that? Some yellow themed fucking OVW jobber show is getting way more than that. I honestly, I just don't get it. But you know what? Jim Cornette burying them, definitely justified.
And I think that 2-for-1 ticket offer is going to haunt AEW Dynamite. I think they're always going to be getting ridiculed for that, and I don't think Jim Cornette will be the last guy to make fun of that offer. How exactly does he split a 2-for-1 ticket offer with somebody anyway? Does that mean he's paying half the original? It doesn't even make sense. How do you split a 2-for-1 ticket offer with someone?
Well, you pay half of the one, and then therefore you get 2 tickets. So essentially you're getting...
Or he lets someone pay for the paid ticket and he takes a free ticket.
Yeah, but if you want to pay him back, then you do that. Essentially what you're doing is you're paying a quarter of 2 tickets.
Possibly.
Steiner math is needed here.
We need Scott Steiner to break this shit down for us. Get your percentages on the go and get your calculator ready. Although I don't think Steiner Maths really needs a calculator because he does it all in his head. But the one thing I don't agree is Jim Cornette saying that Tony Khan will need to find another ratings ploy. And we've seen that Ric Flair came in last week and AEW Dynamite still did under 800,000. They lost to NXT. I just don't see how bringing Jim Cornette in is going to do better than Ric Flair.
Who's going to tune in for Jim Cornette? 5,000 people? If that? I think I've put in fucking a lot of emphasis.
I think you've been very generous. 5,000 people.
Yeah, like no one's going to tune in unless it's promised that he's got a live mic and he's going to bury down a wee here. Might happen. Happens a lot in AEW. But
I know, but we're not overestimating here the pulling power of Jim Cornette.
Yeah, well, of course we are. It's more what he's going to say rather than him. I mean, Rick, there's just fucking no draws in wrestling. Well done, they whipped out Ric Flair. What's Cornette going to do? Come out with his... You know, he doesn't age, I'll give him that, like, but what's he going to do? Come out with his tennis racket? That does nothing for anyone. Jim Cornette in his prime wasn't a draw, so what the fuck's he now?
I think the best thing Jim Cornette's done is rant on Vince Russo.
Yeah.
I'd say that's the best thing Jim Cornette's done in the wrestling business.
Yeah, I would say so, but are they going to give him screen time to do that?
Probably not. So there you go, guys. Jim Cornette turns down an appearance on AEW. Will AEW be able to survive without Jim Cornette? I guess we'll find out tomorrow when we watch AEW Dynamite. But that's it. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. Let us know down below. Would you pay to see Jim Cornette rather than another major announcement for Tony Khan? Would you rather have a major promo from Jim Cornette on Dynamite? Let us know in the comments down below. We'll catch you in the next one. Bean Fog Wrestling. Thanks for watching and peace.